Let's go. Let's go Lake Bean. Let's get you out here, Bean. Why not? And we can roll in the sheep. Rolling the sheep. We're rolling, we're sheeping, we're doing it all day. We're gonna do the rolling and we do it anyway. We get a rolling, we get a rolling and we're rolling. We're rolling and we're rolling every day. We're in our special way and we're rolling today. Rolling! That works. Roll up and ride on Stoutland. He'll sniff you up and down. Roll up and ride on Stoutland. The magical, musical Pokemon hound. That actually sounds brilliant. That was excellent. Roll up and ride on Stoutland. He'll sniff out all the items here. Roll up and ride on Stoutland. He'll carry you everywhere. Yes, you my dear. That went on for way too long. Okay, we may have to increase the point value of Texture Sheep if this goes on. It's like a woo machine gun. Like, I'll tell you exactly what this set is. This set is a scary abomination and doesn't deserve to exist. Don't stick your arse out!
Dom, I don't think this is safe to
Look
stream
at my
anymore.
skirt!
It's now 18 plus, you're
Dom,
welcome.
don't come over here, Dom. It's
Oh god, no. This set is a 0 out of 10. It's anti-kawaii, and I don't like it. Leech seed appreciation. Everyone appreciates the leech seed. Look at it as it just heals you up. Everyone appreciates the leech seed. It gives you everything you need to beat them up. It gives you all the strength, the power and the glory. It heals you up while it batters them and snowy. It gets them dead and it makes you good. Leech seed's the best. He's so great. He's like a little Diney. He's gonna get all finey. He's gonna smack you round the face and he follows you around. He follows you around. Oh yeah, it's tricky. Tricky.
Just makes sense.
He follows you around here and there and everywhere. It's tricky. Tricky. That works. A little bit of
It does. Okay.
Run DMC. Hell yeah.
Run Star Foxy.
Oh yeah. Actually, where's my clip button? Is it a bird? No! It's Butt Plug Man! He plugs the butts. That's it. It's Butt Plug Man! Oh, of course it's Gordy. Oh, of course it is. I don't even have to worry about Raihan yet. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm thinking of the last gym. I don't even have to worry about that yet. Ooh! You see what I'm seeing? I'm seeing 2 roots. You know what that means, guys? We got ourselves some Pokemon to catch. New buddies. Got ourselves some Pokemon to catch. New buddies. Going on to the special routes. Gonna catch them just because I'm on the Nuzlocke rules. So yeah, new buddies. Oh yeah, new buddies on those routes. Yo, I'm clipping that. Here we go. Rival battle. 6 Pokemon again. Pokemon Trainer Brendan. Whoa!
The sheep!
Whoa! Huge poggers stonkers. What the heck? Whoa! Learned from me! He learned from his rival fights and got a shape! That's incredible! That's actually really dope! I'm gonna put that in my own head canon. That Wally's been battling us for so long, and seeing how powerful sheep Pokemon are, that he has now decided to take a sheep in a battle.
Said I was not expecting that. But I was expecting to not expect something, so it doesn't.
Oh! We haven't... Woman is evolving! Hey! Woman is evolving. Woman is evolving. Woman is maturing. That's totally what it should be. Woman is maturing. The strong, independent flaffy that don't need no man. That's a point. A woman, the sequel. Woman has become MILF. God damn it, Craig. Woman has become MILF. Oh my god. Oh no, that's terrible. But get Willy back or I'll have to call Lube. That's it. That's it. We will either have Willy or Lube. We'll see who comes first. Oh! I didn't even mean for that to be a pun. No! No, I didn't even mean for that to be a pun. Oh my god. Great to see these streams, man. They're really good. Dude. Luke. I love you. But thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Oh, sorry, can we have that with more passion on that line? No, I didn't really feel the love in that one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, baby, I love you way. Is that enough? Too much?
Yep.
I can do it again.
That's good.
I need to be completely honest for one moment. I'm in a very happy, stable, and loving relationship with my other half, Heather. I love her to the moon and back, and I think she is the single greatest woman in the history of woman. But damn! Courtney is just... I know you're Team Magma, but you're heating something up mighty fierce, girl. Woo! Yo. I hope he's not over-leveled. Bring my bike. No. Well. Oh no, it's a very strong-looking tentacle. I don't think we can do it. Ooh. Ah. Yee. Yee. Eat. I was expecting to hit that button, but ladies and gentlemen. No, you what? Hit the other button as well.
The baby.
Yep, there you go. Weird. I was like, you know what it is? I for some reason I don't have set up on this set of keys on my Stream Deck the button that allows to zoom in and zoom out the camera. So instead of that, I've got the sheep button instead. And I'm okay with this. Who doesn't love the sheep button? And here's where I would have put my zoom in button.
If I had one!
There you go. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and those currently thinking, what the hell have I just stepped into? Craziness incarnate, that's what you have done. But ladies and gents, welcome. It is your main man with a plan, ironclad white pale tan. TheXploder Coles. Good to see you all. Hope everyone's doing good, feeling good, and looking good in betweeny, and all that fun jazz. Welcome for another fun time stream, where today, as well as next Thursday, just as a little bit of a two-off prior to big bad times with the Shepherd Challenge coming in less than 2 weeks' time now, which is pretty mad. I've been spending most of my afternoon making sure the overlays are ready, making sure everything's ready. Everything's basically ready. There's only one screen I haven't yet made, and it's for when I have guests on the stream so we can talk about mental health. But with that screen, I can literally put that together in like 5 minutes, if that. And since that's the last thing I need to do, I'll probably do that tomorrow after work, so we're all good. Awesome. Because I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to get done after work today. Did it all. I'm very happy as Larry, and I get to play my favorite game of all time on stream with you guys, and that makes me happy as well. Awesome stuff. But I want to know how you guys are doing, by all means, as I normally do. Good to see everyone though. Kalo, Corky, Hoff. How are you peeps doing? Doing good, I hope. Yes. And while that's charming, I do have a couple of thank yous to put out, thanks to peeps from Vincent's stream. I was checking out in Vincent's stream earlier when he was doing Radical Red. My god. I'm kind of tempted to do a run through Radical Red, but my lord, does that game just look so punishing. Fun as hell, though. Looks really fun as hell. And there's Kayla. How you doing, Kayla? Good to see you with the Raffi emotes. How you doing, bud? As a warning, me and Craig might not be about much. Oh no. What are you in and out of Animal Crossing? Or what's happening? You abandoning me, man? No, I'm joking, of course. If you guys have things to do, our TTT got rescheduled today. Ah, gotcha. Because of a host had his birthday and his birthday dinner yesterday. Fair. Absolutely fair. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. As long as you guys are having a nice evening, that's all I could ask for. It's just really good to know that you're doing alright. It's great. Really, really great. Yeah, that's awesome work, Corky. Well done. That's really good stuff. Well done. Well done. And there's Dumpster. Hello, Dumpster. How you doing? How's it going, my boy? So yes, I was meant to say thank you to a couple of people from Vincent's streams that has decided to come on down and join me. Well, decided to actually follow the stream, hence why we are now sitting at 497 out of 500, which is pretty darn dope. So big thank you to Red Megami and Straw Hat Mano. Legends, thank you so much, and welcome to the X-Force, most explosive force on the planet. You have access to those legendary follower sheep emotes. Enjoy. Simple as. Simple as. Howdy, Maui. How you doing, bud? Hope everything's good with you and everything else. It's really good to see you. It's really good to see everyone. Hope everyone's day's doing well. So, before we start streaming, I like these little banter sessions we have. Why the hell did YouTube link me to the first video of your YouTube channel, Command & Conquer 3 Mammoth Strategy from 14 years ago? Yep, I've been doing this for 14 years, people. 14 goddamn years. I'm on run 24, my age, so I have to win. Oh, bless you, Mari. Oh, Mari, you're doing so... You're trying so hard, bud. Whereabouts are you? Fill us in. Give us that juicy Mari update. We must know how your run is doing. So we can root you on even harder. Do I hear Dynasty Warriors 1 in the background? Let me check on my external... Oh, Digimon World. Sorry, not Dynasty Warriors. God, I'm an idiot. You know what it is? I see DW. Why did I first think, ooh, Dynasty Warriors? Because in fairness, I do listen to the Dynasty Warriors soundtrack a lot. I really do. So, but yes, it is Digimon World. It's Fall City. Love Digimon World. Absolutely do. I'm a huge Digimon nut. To a point where I have one of my Digimon decks still here, which some of you guys would have seen it the other day when he came to my inscription stream. But this deck, if I could pull off... Ah, there he is. Perfect. First time putting him. Beautiful. So this deck that I have here for the Digimon TCG, all based around Demi-Devimon. And, well, Demi-Devimon and Myotismon. It's a really cool purple deck that I put together, and it's actually really, really sick. I love it. And I'll be playing more with this deck and a bunch of my other decks over the weekend on Discord, with a bunch of people, as well as myself, just playing the decks against myself so I can work out, are they good, are they bad? I hate Dan Devimon cry. Hey, Corky, you know what's great? I've got 2 of them, and they're both in there. Oh, no. I see DW and think Dynasty Warriors 2. I'm not the only one. Thank you, Kalo. Thank you. I'm distraught. I'm in Sir Chester Steamdrift Way. I beat Hop and my Pokemon are OP now. Mari, great. Great. Remember, Mari, just remember, pro tip for your Nuzlocke. Take your time, and at the same time as taking your time, level the fuck out of your Pokemon prior to the next gym. And I mean, hit the level cap, get ready, fight the gym, and you're good to go, right? Just make sure your level caps are ready before you even attempt it. Just go out of your way and level. Just do it. Do it. Like, get that power. I think you warrant grinding and leveling up now. It's gotta be done. Shit tons of 3, 4, and 5, but after that the games were too samey. I love Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5. Probably Dynasty Warriors 4 is my personal favourite, because that's the one I really started on, and everything from like the stories, the characters, the music was all on point. Dynasty Warriors 3 was badass. 5 was brilliant. I had all the games from Dynasty Warriors 2 all the way up to Dynasty Warriors 9, and 9 was the reason I stopped, because oh my god, 9 was a pile of trash. Dynasty Warriors 9 was utter trash. My god. How can you go from making a series so good and then immediately making it so bad? I wish I was one of your decks. Oh, Mari. You need to hit me up in those DMs, you know what I'm saying? I'll shuffle you if you're not careful. Wow. Joking. 2 Demi-Devimons. So you have a Devimon. I actually have, in this deck specifically, I think I'm running 8 Devimons. I think I'm running either 6 or 8. I've got a full set of 4 from EX1, and I've got a couple of others in the other way. Every day he's shuffling. Yeah, copyright. Can't do the actual tune for obvious reasons. Shuffle me. How would you even shuffle a human being? Like, shuffle him in the bedroom. Oh god. No, call me Deck Daddy. No, I'm joking. Please don't. Oh god. No. No. Might go back to it eventually. I'll totally go for it. EX01 had some really cool cards. It had some really, really cool cards, in fairness. It was really, really good. Yeah, I'm not after the next major set. I'm after the set after that set. So that's going to be really cool. I'm just trying to run through it for some reason. Oh, I get you, Mari. You got that mindset of, come on, this is like the 24th time I need to get through this already. What you need to do, Mari, is you need to be patient. You still, even though it's your 24th time, you still need to take it one step at a time and level the fuck up. Once you've leveled, you can kick their asses and everything's going to be fine and dandy. Cross fingers, hopefully. Just be patient. Take your time. Make sure you got potions with you. If you are allowing potions, buy potions and use them. If you're not allowing potions, make sure you know which ones of your Pokemons are physical defenders and special defenders. Because once you know who your tanks are, you can open up your strategies as to, okay, I just need someone to take a hit. You switch into that guy, you've got the hit. You're fine. You're fine. Once you got that strategy down, it's all good. At least in my opinion, it's all good. In my ops. Right. I can give you pointers. I think we all can, in fairness. I think we've all done, collectively, we've all done enough Nuzlocke to give you a helping hand. So please, hit us up on the Discord server. We'll definitely help as much as we can. Document your journey and we will be there to help. S-tier music playlist, sir. You're welcome. You are very welcome. I have picked some of my favorite games for my playlist and the Just Tank screens. I have no problems with that. The EXO1 had the art, yeah. I felt the game didn't need to dip into the nostalgia with the old artwork and be lazy. It wasn't being lazy though, it's just a nostalgia set. That's basically what it is. But the nostalgia set adds tech to really push some of it, to really push some of the mechanics of some of the archetypes. I mean personally, after looking back through EX1, I think one of the colors that got the biggest boost in EXO1 was purple. Because I was a little bit iffy on purple when I first started playing with it. But after building this deck with some of the elements from EX1, especially the Myotismon support, my god, has purple just suddenly blown up in my eyes and really created some awesome tech. But saying that, I really like the mechanics that EX01 also did with green, and specifically insects, because now, with the Kabuterimon line, for example, you can basically go Tentomon into Kabuterimon, attack with Kabuterimon, as you attack with Kabuterimon, Digivolve into Mega Kabuterimon on top, more damage, then next turn, attack with Mega Kabuterimon, immediate Hercules, go. It's pretty nuts. You know what, EXO... Oh my god, no. No, Corky, don't say it. Don't say it. My Myotismon deck could do with a boost. Hey, in fairness, Kalo, not the next set, but the set afterwards. Oh, thank you very much, Craig. I don't know why... Oh, there it is. It's just late.
Craig O'Connell just resubscribed
It's just
for the
late.
18th month.
Thank you very much, Craig. The 18-month subbing. Thank you very much, buddy. Really, really, really thank you, thank you, thank you. So, fun thing about Myotismon, not in the next set, but in the set afterwards, which is the set I'm looking forward to with all the Mamemon support, they are bringing in a new... They're bringing in more Myotismon support, and they're also bringing in Scary... Is it Scarymon? No, it's Creepymon. They're bringing in Creepymon, they're bringing in Ghost Game support, which is awesome. I'm loving, like, the mechanics for the Ghost Game cards. Like, the set with all the Mamemon stuff is looking really good for everything. Like, the next set is mostly focused on hybrids, which is fine if you're running hybrids. I'm not too much of a fan of it, but the set afterwards, you've got, like, the Armored Digivolution, you've got dual color cards, you've got the full-on support for Imperial Dramon, including Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, which is going to be the most sought-after card in the deck. I can already, in the set, I can see it. Creepymon, like I said, Myotismon support. You've got Mamemon support. You've got a lot of Fish Boys. Did I mention the Fish Boys? There's a lot of support there, and it's so freaking cool. I can't wait. By the way, Ghost Game is beautiful. I've only just started it the other day. My lord, I love Ghost Game. Ghost Game is so nice. Marimon. Love Marimon. It's great. Can we... okay, Marimon. Right, Mari. If you were a Digimon called Marimon, what would be like your special attack? What would you call your special attack if you were a Digimon? And this could go out to everyone, by the way. What would be your special attack if you were a Digimon? Let's put it out. I'm not looked into the future with the game. I'm busy supporting Ayla and her mental health issues, which is fine. That comes first. By all means. Can we get some sheep in chat for Ayla? I know she's probably not here, but can we get some heartfelt sheep in chat for Ayla to send our love to her and hope that everything's going to be okay? Because we know we all go through some bad times, some highs and some lows, and we want to just support the other members. It's okay. I know Ayla might not be in the chat, but I just want to make sure that she knows she's got our full support. All the love known to mankind. Love you, Ayla. Hope you're doing well. Just know you can get through this. Everything's going to be fine. And if you do need someone to banter with and rage with, we're here. You know, we're here. We're all here for you. It's great. It's a Kayla with Chonkymon. Chonk boy. Get that chonk. Is there a Hudimon? Hudimon. I don't... Bear with me. I don't think so. I don't think there is a Hudimon. if I'm saying it right. Hudimon. Oh, I know who you mean. I don't think she's in yet. Hudimon TCG? No, she's not in yet. No. She's not in yet. Not in yet, as far as I'm aware. Just had a quick look. You get my TikTok about my team request? I did, Kalo. It's on my 50+ draft list of every other Pokemon team I'm trying to get through. I've got so many. It's really mad. Just so, Mari, your attack would be Tears of Frustration. What would that do? What would that do to your opponent's... Like, if you were to use the attack Tears of Frustration, what would that do? Explain. Divulge. Create this idea. I'll trade you a Machine Dramon for a copy of Inscription. You being serious? Corky, are you being serious? I will genuinely buy you Inscription. If you're willing to give me a Machine Dramon from EX1, I will genuinely buy Inscription for you. I love the game anyway. Inscription is a beautiful game. Better off going on eBay. Oh, come on. The price difference shouldn't be that bad. But I'll gladly do it anyway, because Corky's my mod. I'm like, me, Corky, and Craig are super good mates. I love them all to pieces. So by all means, why can't I buy my mod a game? I mean, I also get a benefit from it. I double check with Craig first, but I'd be happy with it. Tell you what, weekend's coming up. I'm off this weekend. We'll have a chat. Right, we'll have a business meeting. Like, we'll do lunch. We'll do lunch. But tell you what I am gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen my favorite game of all time before, also happy with it. Nice. We'll sort that out. Yeah, I think it's around about the same cost as what Inscription is, but we'll check it anyway. We'll sort it out. We know. But I tell you what, I do want to introduce you guys to my favorite game of all time. Let me just get Duck Station up, ready to go. So, if you've never heard of my favorite game of all time, it's called Silent Bomber on the PS1. I cosplayed as the main character from the series called Utah. I love the game to pieces. It's one of those games I always go back to whenever I just feel like I want to just do something. Yeah, Craig is here. Never mind. It's all good. Right, I need to reset. Here we go. Because I did a bit of a test run before starting the stream, just so I could get everything set up. Right, it's laser time, boys! Okay. All but one of you might get the Laser Time Boys reference. I don't know, did anyone else watch Botsmaster? I love Botsmaster. Botsmaster was so sick. Okay, here we go. Favorite game of all time loading. Let's do this. Here we go. Game is $16.99, card is $20.25-ish. Well, if you guys are happy with that, if you guys want a copy of Inscription, I'll gladly buy you a copy of Inscription for the card. Gladly. Absolutely. I mean, the game's amazing anyway, so I'll gladly do it.
And ZZ for short.
There you go. Thank you, Kalo.
Each time I went into battle, another piece of my soul died.
Here we go. Love this. So this is PlayStation 1, by the way.
Man now. Nothing more than a killing machine.
Utah? Come in, Utah. There's a target in your immediate
The soundtrack is generally like one of the best things about this game as well. The soundtrack's so good.
Anti-aircraft weaponry. But that's impossible. There are still targets remaining. Destroy every one of them.
So we're merely pawns in some elaborate game that will determine the fate of the world, is that it? Then which player is going to be fortunate enough to checkmate fate, I wonder?
Love it. Every time I watch that intro, it is amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my favorite game of all time, Silent Bomber. the game that just keeps giving. Out from 1999. Yes, Dubs! Yeah! Someone else has played it! Yeah! Yes! Yes! Okay, here's a victory screech. Someone knows! Someone knows! The last bosses were hard as fuck. No, the last bosses were just annoying. The thing is... Oh yeah, 10-year-old me. Like, you know what it was? Demo disc. The demo disc made this game for me. I'm just gonna make sure subtitles are on, because we want that. And we should be all good to go. No, that's fine, Kayla. To be honest, not a lot of people have heard of the game. Unless you played a very specific PS1 demo disc back in the day. You probably slept on this like everyone else. Yeah, I won't spoil it either. I want to introduce you guys to the game properly. So... here's the thing as well, we're going to play through the tutorial, because the tutorial is super important to the story of the rest of the game. Which is something that still blows my mind to this day, a tutorial that's actually story relevant. What?
I'm ready for my instructions.
Here we go.
Very well. This will be your first taste of real battle.
Yeah, I have looked at the speedruns, Kalo. I'm heavily considering trying to speedrun this game. I need to do some optimizations and have a look at the speedruns properly myself, but I'd love to speedrun this game.
Remove any obstacles that stand in the way of the squads coming up behind.
It's an incredible strategy game for an action-ish game, and it's actually got unique mechanics. Genuinely, I look at this game, and genuinely, this game has no replicant.
Good work.
This game has never been replicated in any way since its inception, and I love how it just stands the test of time for being so unique.
Now this time
I just love it. 90% world record is 43 minutes. Yeah.
A technique employing multiple explosives to
which is fine. Which is fine. Like the thing is, if I speed ran this game, I know it would be unofficial anyway because of speed running, but well, because of emulation.
What's your problem? Do it.
What's your problem? Do it. Okay, so here you just learn the fundamentals of the game. Planting bombs, stacking bombs, and blowing up bombs. Because that's the fun part. Blowing shit up.
There's an enemy unit approaching from up ahead. Engage them with the add-on equipment we airdropped. Destroy the container and retrieve the lock-on unit.
And this is what expands the game even more. So, you go from planting bombs... Now, what if I could say you could effectively shoot bombs?
Okay, listen.
So, the lock-on unit basically does what it says on the tin. It allows you to lock onto enemies and plant your bombs directly onto enemies, right? With this little radar. And then, effectively, you let go, plant a bomb, and boom.
Well done.
It's really cool. And this is also really cool. Liquid. This basically mixes up your bombs to make them insane.
Result in more powerful and deadly explosions.
Basically what he said.
Look at the window located to the side of your life gauge. Note that napalm is currently selected. Push the button and try using it.
Yeah, just give it a shot. So notice, for different liquids would be different colors. So napalm
that's enough.
Literally creates an AoE fire, where units on the inside of it will take damage over time. And the damage over time will also go under shields, which can be very, very, very useful. But one thing I like doing, so with a lock-on unit, you can shoot bombs. So if there's an enemy you can't reach via lock-on, shoot it instead. And this will increase over time when you increase your... because you can effectively level up these abilities. If you level up range, effectively you'll be able to shoot enemies from quite a long distance away. It's absolutely brilliant and I love it. Now I would use a napalm there just to make it faster, but I'm a conservatist. I don't like a conservatist. I guess that makes sense.
We've detected another.
But yeah, I want to save my napalm for the boss. The thing is, none of these napalms roll over into the main game anyway. But here we go. But then we have burst drive. Double hit the X button, or the jump button in this case. And there you go. You can burst drive, which is effectively dodging enemy attacks, speed running through the game. It's pretty darn sick. So now you see you've got a bunch of maneuverability when you go through the game as well. It's why I'm loving this game so much. Like, I love Devil May Cry and like the speed of like Devil May Cry games, but there's something about Silent Bomber that gets me going nuts every time I see it. And here's our first enemy, just a rolling tank. And if you keep him in the middle long enough, Napalm should do quite well against it. Oh, that's me. I'm terrible. Come over here, you wazzock. There you go. As long as you keep close to it as well, he doesn't tend to attack you. He can still attack you with his machine gun that he has on the top. He effectively has a couple of different attacks, but there we go. Done. Now, this part of the story is very important, so I'll be quiet.
What's this place?
Playing as the demo man from
It's an enemy
TF2 with his stickies
Burn
sticking
down the
to
entire
enemies.
installation.
Basically.
Roger.
But here's the important bit. So all of this is a training mission, right? Until this happens.
Those are... But I thought there were soldiers in here. These people are civilians.
Calm down, Utah.
I was 8 when I played this.
Burn everything to the ground.
But...
That's an order.
That's another reason why I really like it.
Understood, sir.
Voice acting for the most part's really amazing. Until one character shows up. You'll be introduced to the character Tim? Yeah, his voice acting's a little... out of... Oh yeah, just listen, by the way. You're literally killing civilians. Because you're told to? And so this is like one of the main bits of the game I love. Utah suffers from PTSD. He is traumatized by that event so many years after it happened. And he's still on missions because he's ordered to do so.
7 years have passed.
Like, this was the game that introduced me to PTSD and how impactful it could be, not just to people, but as a story mechanic in video games, and... My god.
Then get down here to the lander.
I try to forget.
And now we get introduced to the crew! Because everybody needs a party!
We'll be in Dante's security zone soon.
Oh yeah, the battleship, you... I'll go over the story after the cutscene, sorry. Because it's not... I can't add subtitles to this.
We'll infiltrate.
Providing we can get that close, of course.
Our codes are flawless.
If we can really trust these codes, shouldn't they...
I know, right? Look at these early PS1 CGI graphics.
Don't you think, Utah?
My only duty is to destroy my designated target. I'm concerned with nothing else.
Boy, you just can't wait to start blowing things up, huh? Get
Yep,
this straight.
I can't
We're here to
wait.
save Hornet. Safeguarding our planet is the objective.
Excuse me. So we're merely pawns in some elaborate game that will determine the fate of the world, is that it? Then which player is going to be fortunate enough to checkmate fate, I wonder?
We are entering Dante's security zone.
So effectively, the story is that we're infiltrating a giant battleship heading towards our home planet of Hornet. And the giant battleship is this bad boy called the Dante. And so we have dummy codes to get into the Dante to make our time easier. Only... it's working. Sorry, perfect timing. No! What? They don't work! Until the Fire Nation hacks. That's it, right? It was all going fine until the Fire Nation hacks into the system. That's it. And so effectively the plan doesn't work. Which resorts to them going with a backup plan. Which is this. And this is subtitled, so we're fine.
Assault teams, launch capsules.
And this is the level that you play in the demo. So in the demo on PS1, you had access to the tutorial and the first stage of the game. And this is where Utah goes from quite like young and quite impressive to dark, brooding, serious. Hey, Will.
I am reporting no damage to EU.
How you doing, buddy?
Now commencing the operation.
Oh, here we go, music.
We're in trouble, Henri! Everybody's getting shot down!
But how did they see through our dummy codes?
Don't waste time worrying about that. Give me instructions. That is what you're here for.
Yes, I know! Assault teams, destroy all anti-aircraft weaponry!
Acknowledged.
Let's go! So hype! Let's freaking go! It's so cool! I love this game. Just gotten home from my best friends. Oh, nice! Did you have fun? There really isn't another game like it. There really isn't. There really, really isn't. He goes from having good voice acting to being really bland.
1999.
Here we go.
CyberConnect was the developer, same for .hack.
Yep.
Naruto.
Yep.
Asura's Wrath.
Yep.
JoJo's Eyes of Heaven and Kakarot.
Yep.
Published by Bandai and Virgin Interactive in the EU.
Yeah, there you go. So it's such a cool little storyline it has with the development of the game. This is why I also like this is how I fell in love with CyberConnect 3 and all the games they did. 7 years ahead now, and he's colder for it. I know. Yeah, that's it. The whole reason why his voice acting changes to being so dark, brooding, and bland is because his PTSD is suck in over 7 years after that training mission, constantly going on missions to kill anyone and destroy anything because that's what he's ordered to do. That's 7 years of PTSD from a young age to now, and he's still technically like in his I think it's hinted that he's in like his mid-20s or like his early-ish 20s when he starts this mission. Like, I think there's an info book that actually goes into more detail, but anyway. Mission 1. The raid operation has failed. Every time an AA cannon fires, another one of our landers is blown to pieces. If this keeps up, the assault team will be wiped out. Operation: destroy all anti-aircraft weaponry, batteries. Same thing. Let's go!
There's an E-chip, an E-unit power-up, hidden in that box located in front of you. Destroy the box and get the E-chip.
Let's fucking go. Ah! Soundtrack's just bopping. Let's go. So, just for fun facts, I can beat this game in under 2 hours. Like, my best speedrun time when I wasn't even focusing on speedrunning the game was about 2 hours. Which is, well, no, not 2 hours, was about an hour and 40, I think my best time was, but that's bearing in mind I had really bad RNG against the final boss. Final boss was a pain in the dick. And you'll know why after I talk about that when we get closer to it. Now, fun fact, if you want to speedrun strategy through this, you can do wall skips. So you can just completely bypass that gate if you want to, which is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. We had fun. He was showing me a game. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. And we went to a cafe, had milkshakes and food. Lovely. Awesome stuff. Can't say no to that. Glad you had a nice time, Will. There's Tim.
Tim, stop your whining. But we won't last that long at this rate, John!
Bloody hell, Tim, just let it out. Love it. I love Tim's voice acting. It's so over the top, and I love it. I just love everything about Tim. He's such an over the top, like, typical 90s anime over the top character. I love it. And I think it is Yui Lowenthal, yeah. It is Yui Lowenthal, I believe. So, I'm going to go around the game. Because I can do this speedily, what I'm going to do this time around.
Voice actor is Skip Stelreed. The same for Ryu in Street Fighter, Might Guy from Naruto. Sun Quan in Dynasty Warriors 5.
That's it. Wait, you're talking about Henri or Utah? Because Henri... Is that the one I'm thinking of? Ryu in Street Fighter. And Might Guy in Naruto, Sun Quan in Dynasty Warriors 5. Are you thinking of Utah? Because that's awesome, the Utah. Yeah, Utah. Utah had such a great voice actor. I absolutely love him. And the fact that I didn't realize he ended up doing Sun Quan in Dynasty Warriors 5. That's actually really cool. So the reason why I'm taking my time going around here is because I'm actually going to try and capture every single E-chip if I can. Because this is the thing as well, that a lot of people didn't realize about this game, and even me included. Did you know this game actually has a New Game Plus mode? It actually has New Game Plus, and that blew my mind when I was a kid. To think that, oh, I really love this game. If only I could play it again, but this time with all the bombs. And it's like, oh, you want to do that? Here you go. And you can totally just do it. And this game is literally shoot, shoot, pew, pew, boom, boom. The game. It's kind of like, it's got aspects of like a shmup. It's got aspects of just a really badass action game. It's got some platforming in it. It doesn't really have puzzle solving. It doesn't really do puzzles. There's an interesting stage later on where it takes place in a train. Where the train is actually a maze? Or I think it's a train station, and effectively it's a gigantic maze and you can go in a multitude of different directions. I have hated that level religiously, simply because of how bloody long it took me to get through there time and time again. And you'll notice, as we start getting more and more E-chips, our bomb amounts go up. And the reason for that is because E-chips are your upgrades. Get enough E-chips and you can upgrade a few things. And your upgrades are more bombs, which therefore means you deal more damage for each stack. It is also... You can also get more range, which means that your lock-on unit will attach to enemies from further away. And on top of that,
Shade said, sorry, IMDb is weird with listing the actors. Seems like they used stage names. Don't. No, why I'm surprised, as it was standard practice back in the 90s.
That's it, right? It's one of those things, isn't it? It's actually one of those things. It happens. It actually happens. It's really cool. So, as you see there, you can blow up everything, literally everything. If it shoots you, or if it doesn't shoot you and it looks interesting, blow it the hell up. It'll probably give you something. Top tip. And here's our first main boss of the game, apart from that tank in the tutorial, the spider tank. And here we go. Spider tank's pretty straightforward. He's got a few different attacks. He's got his main lasers, he's got rockets, and you can attack him in a couple of different ways. You can attack him through his individual legs. You can also attack him through his main body if you want to as well. If you want to attack his main body, best thing to do is to shoot in rather than lock on. But I don't think you do any more damage to his main body. Could be wrong, but I don't remember doing any more damage to his main body. As long as you target his legs, you're fine. The thing is, over time, his legs will actually break. So he will actually show battle damage, and then you will not be able to attack his legs afterwards. Oh, damn. And he's a basic boss. He introduces you to maybe having to use burst drive to dodge attacks and everything. But he's really cool.
Target has been destroyed.
I haven't been able to raise Benoit. Are you picking him up?
No.
No.
I see. At any rate, let's look for a way in.
Here we go. And there you go. That is stage 1 in a nutshell. You can probably tell why this game can be beaten very, very fast. If you know what you're doing, and if you ace the controls and know exactly where you need to go, you can completely burst through this game. I reckon you can easily beat that world record, I think. If it's the same world record attempt I looked at, I think you can optimize it a heck of a lot more. So, here's the E-chips we have. So we collected 6 in that mission. So effectively, each one of these can be leveled, and like they said, set the number of bombs, lock-on range, and defense. Defense garners how much damage you can take when you basically get attacked. It is very important. But what I'm going to do is early on you don't really need to worry about shields at all. Worry about shields when you get to the final boss fight, because that's when it gets important. And yes, I can save the game. Oh yeah, that's my record. So that's my previous save game data. I beat it in an hour and a half. And that was me pseudo speed running, because I wasn't going for speed running strats. I was just playing the game fast. Like, there were some areas that I just wanted to get through for the sake of getting through them. Other areas, I took my time trying to get every single E-chip I could in the levels. But this time round, I'm going to go as slow as I can to try and get every single thing I can in the game. That's my goal. At least that's what I'm going to try and do. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where all the bonus chips are and stuff, Dumpster. I remember most of them off the top of my head. I think it's when we go into that train mission I was talking about earlier. That's when it gets crazy. Oh no, when we talk about the bioweapons, that's when it gets crazy, but that's a way off. So here we go, second mission. Another banger of a tune for the soundtrack. Just admire the soundtrack. It's... oh... soundtrack is absolutely beast. I love it to be. I absolutely love it a bit. And so yeah, I didn't actually introduce the different liquids, so I'll do a bit of a tutorial here. First is gravity liquid. Drop one of these bad boys. It literally creates a black hole, so if any enemies are nearby, they will be dragged in towards the black hole. And then you've got... I think it's called shock? Yeah, I think it's called shock liquid. Basically with shock liquid, drop the liquid down, electrifies everything around them, and paralyzes them for a period of time, which is very useful for giant groups of enemies. And the thing is, with... oh, data chips as well. So with data chips, every boss we fight in the game has a relevant data chip to it. Well, some bosses don't, but other bosses do. And with those data chips, you can effectively play as them in the versus mode, which is really dope. Oh yeah, this guy. I love this guy's voice acting to pieces. Just listen to it. Here we go.
I'll finish this guy off.
I know, right? The fact that every bomb type isn't necessarily, oh, it does more damage. Every bomb type is effectively... it's a different strategy. You see what I mean? Just by doing that, suck them all together, blow them all up. There you go.
You just signed your death warrant. You're dead. Count on it.
I love this guy. He's probably like my favorite character, apart from Utah. So sick. You just signed your death warrant. You're dead. Count on it. I gotta know who that is. I've been trying to find out who that guy is for years, and I still don't know who that guy is. This is like the next boss. This is basically like... it's just a glorified turret, basically. The first thing I am going to do is get rid of these mini-dude generators, because I just don't like them. I take a few more bombs than the ones in the previous level. But then there is a really cool technique you can actually do against this boss. So yeah, every so often he's going to shoot the big laser. And then you can shock him, paralyze him, set a napalm, and just unload. To do it again. Oh god, I planted too many. Napalm! Ah! Napalm does so much damage. Oh my god. Like, combining shock with napalm this early on introduces you to some beastly mechanics. Yeah, you can just abuse the system so much. And there you go. Nicely done. Howdy, Greg, by the way. Good to see you, bud. Bet you're darn chuffed about your Digimon cards, mate. I can't wait.
Lieutenant, come in. They've been shot down.
Which character is Loss? I don't know. Is he Loss? I don't think he is. For the longest time, I just called him Sarge, but I don't actually think that's his name. He does have a name. I keep forgetting what it is. It might be John Loss. It might be.
That's my
No, John. No, it's not John. John is the guy in the yellow armor from the beginning of the game that looks like a Comanche. Well, looks like a Native American.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's John.
You'll find out eventually. We'll meet again.
Happy to have him. Awesome. Yes, it was not John. I was thinking that for a minute. It might be John, but no. It's definitely not John. John is Tim's best mate. And we'll be seeing John and Tim shortly. I'm very sure. Yo, B rank! That was cool! Nice! Still don't understand how to get consecutive S ranks in this game, and I've been playing it for years. but I love it a bit anyway. No buff at all. Oh, that's good, Greg. Cross fingers it sticks this time. Definitely cross fingers it sticks. Okay, so that's excellent. That's mission 3 already. Right. E-units. I've got 3. I'll save them for now. I'll save them. We didn't get any E-chips in that mission because there aren't any. Simple as. We got the data chip though, so that's one of the bosses unlocked as a boss in the versus mode.
All right. Go to alert level yellow. Eliminate the intruders immediately. Just what do those fools think a handful of sorry two-legged worms can do against the Dante?
Nice. So that's your big bad. Oh, I'm big fat man. I run the Dante.
Come in, Utah. Do you read me? Utah! Utah!
Okay, Henri, calm.
You don't have to scream. I can hear you.
There you go.
You should have contacted me immediately.
Now look here.
Oh.
We had our hands full shaking off enemy units in a ship that's shot full of holes.
This is Apoxy's nice one.
All I want from you is a status report, not a sob story.
Oof.
Every assault team except for us has been wiped out. I've lost contact with Benoit too. Tim and John are repairing the lander. Meanwhile, Machino and I are attempting to hack into their system.
In order to pull that off, the system would have to be temporarily distracted. That's where my expertise comes in, right?
There we go. And we're off to mission 3. Needs a big diversion if she's going to hack into this system. I've chosen the energy distribution facility as the target for my faint operation. Destroy all energy condensers. Basically, you'll soon find out every mission is basically destroy this, destroy that, blow the hell out of this thing. Yeah. Everything is blowing it up. Plus, this one's really fun as well. I believe this one also had a really badass tune behind it, but let's find out.
The energy plant should be just beyond this area.
The soundtrack's so good! Come on, let's go!
Current position is over 100 kilometers
So here's where we're introduced to environmental things you can just blow up for more points. Because that's what we want in video games, points! Big meaty points. Yeah! I want to get bonus points by blowing shit up, you kidding me? That is why you do want at least 3 bombs though, so you can just blow these big boys up. With the help of the fire from the back. And now we'll see different containers that will also hold E-chips, as well as other liquids as well. Yeah. Oh, I'm now on 4. Perfect. I actually got enough E-chips to go to 4 bombs. Brilliant. I think like the maximum amount of bombs you ever want to carry with you this stage of the game is about 3? I think 4 is still a little bit too much. Oh yeah. You still have human enemies. It's not all like ships and robots. You actually deal with humans. And it's really cool because they go, "Rah!" Let's see if we can do it. Ah! See if we can do it again. Oh! Oh! I'm trying to get the Wah! Let's see if I can get it. There you go. Nice. See if we can't suck them all in. Look at that. Beautiful. Kind of love it. See what I mean as well? You can just speed through this with all the damage you're doing. The enemies are not smart on purpose. Even though, if you're not careful, these enemies can do a number on you. Each and every one of them acting in its own way. So you've got rocket guy, you've got rifle guy, you've got melee guy. You've got all the guys. Chilling out, having a good time. So I think these guys are actually infinitely spawning. There you go, that's Data Chip 2. I think Data Chip 2 actually gives you the spider tank as a boss fight. Oh, sorry, as a fight in, as a playable character in versus mode. There we go. Just blow up more. I also plan to, like, blow up everything that I can in this run. Just because it's a very casual playthrough. I might try to speedrun it at some point if we ever get the chance. But it'll probably be like a very jokey, No, I might try it properly. I might actually try a proper speedrun of it in the future. I don't know. I wouldn't mind trying. I mean, it's my favourite game of all time. I've got to give it an attempt, right? Give it a fair shot. With a lot of enemies that don't die to one set of bombs. Oh yeah, very true. Very, very true. One thing I do like, though, stack a few of those. Hallelujah. Oh, giant black holes. Love them. Love them. There we go, there's that one. Don't even need to worry about the mini guys because they will get absolutely annihilated. More containers for more E-chips. Might just actually just put a napalm there and blow up that way. Make it easier. Just the thing about napalm. Napalm also persists when you're off screen. So effectively you could just have as many napalms as you want. Just off screen, burning the living daylights out of things where you just keep moving forward. And I think that is one of the speedrunning tactics. Just keeping napalms on you at all times. Right, I want to go this way first because this is the optional way.
Preparing the lander and are headed for the catapult. Hurry up and destroy those condensers, Utah.
Yeah, because you want to go this way. I think that's another E-chip if I remember. Yep, lovely. Now that you got the E-chip, we now want to go the other way, which is the correct direction. And up here, we have the gate. Oh god. No gate skips this time. But I want to get things ready. There we go. I might be... If I'm quiet every now and again, I do apologize. It's one of those games where if you're not focused sometimes, it will literally kick you in the ass. You can imagine for speed running this, I will be insanely focused to speeding through aspects of the game. Yeah, I think one napalm's enough to blow that up. Yeah, it is. Lovely. There's enough ticks in it to blow up in one. Excellent. That's good to know, because if I could do some tests while I'm running through here, that'd be great. Yeah, these guys. These guys are also an enemy I believe you can unlock for versus mode. Pretty darn beastly. They do homing lasers. So they have shields and homing lasers, as well as a big Gatling laser on the front of them. Pretty awesome idea for an enemy. They're pretty tough as well, because especially when they're over here. So when they're over here, they also dash. They move. And they not like. Well, we'll start burning these while we're at it. There we go. Set these all off while we're not dealing with him. Oh yeah, here's a fun fact. Blow all of these up, immediately get off. Hey look, didn't even need to kill him. It's brilliant. You don't even need to kill him. You just go right there, walk off the platform. Oh, goodbye. Love it. So like it says in the title, or what I said in the title of the stream when we were in Just Chatting, I would very much like to know your guys' favourite games of all time, so we can compare, share and compare, as I like to say. Or apparently as I like to say, as of now. There you go. I think the speedrun strat of that one is that you keep the last one alive, plant a napalm, bomb the napalm whilst you're off platform, and then whilst you're off platform, the cutscene plays and you're effectively right in front of the door ready to go. Not that it matters, because the door doesn't open right away anyway. You have to wait for Henri to do her hacking, cutscene, plot, relevant, wall, then there you go. Done. Wonder what I got. B, maybe? If I'm lucky. Ah! The guesswork! Nice! I'll take a B rank. That was pretty good. That wasn't too bad. Phantasy Star 4 on Mega Drive is probably the big one for my childhood. Nice. Phantasy Star's a good shout. That is a very good shout. That's a very, very good shout, Phantasy Star. I have to admit, like, Phantasy Star's been one of those series where I've always been interested in getting into it, never actually gone into it. And I don't know why. I don't know whether it was because I had a Sega Mega Drive, but I think at that age I was never, like, I don't think I was ever properly introduced to RPGs like that, if you know what I mean. My first JRPG wasn't until PlayStation 1, when I had Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. And that's when I fell in love with Final Fantasy 6. Probably my favorite JRPG of all time.
Destroy them ASAP.
So yeah, you know, here they are.
It's an ambush?
So these are hard shells. It's awesome. What a great name for them.
I will secure things topside. You guys, get in there!
His voice actor. Who are you? His voice actor's so cool. It's actually so cool. So yeah, these things are called hard shells. Amazing name for a mech suit like this. Love it. Absolutely love it. You can also destroy these side partitions for a little bit of extra points. And you can fully destroy these assembly bays as well for some extra points. And there's a reason why I dropped my bombs so I could raise up my range. Range is way more important than bomb output, especially early on. Because if you can get better range and shoot bombs from further away, it's genuinely better, because then you don't have to be up in the enemy's face all the time, which is very, very good. I just do a couple of those just to paralyze them and kill them. So here's a cool thing. Yes, it's another destroy this mission, but the things you have to destroy are also trying to kill you. So that's pretty dope. You actually have to fight against them. And there you go. We've already immediately gotten our E-chips back up, so we have 4 bombs again. It's always useful to do it. I played quite a few Phantasy Star games. That's awesome. That's really cool. Sonic 3, James Pond 3 are up there too. Oh, yo, I love James Pond. James Pond was an amazing series of games. My first game on the Sega Mega Drive was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Religiously played that game. It was like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. There was also this game I cannot remember the name of, but I can remember playing it on the Mega Drive, but I can never remember the name after saving my life. And effectively, what the game involved, it was basically like Pong, but instead of it being traditional Pong, where it's just 2 boards whacking one another, right? It was like an insect, like, it was like an insect battle royal. It was like insect Pong, or something like that. Where instead of it going side to side as well, it was top down, and you played for one of the bottom. And I just remember like the opponents in that being so hard in like the main just single player mode. I still don't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head. And I've looked at like lists of Sega Mega Drive games to try and remind myself what the hell is this game, and I still don't know what it is. After all these years of searching, I still can't find it. But once I find it, I will just get it as part of my Sega Mega Drive collection. It was also Taz Escape from Mars, which was awesome. Mean Bean Machine was impossibly hard for a kid. It was so true. That game gave me more nightmares than fun times, I will be completely honest. But I respect Living Daylights out of Mean Bean Machine. You know what was weird though? I played Mean Bean Machine, and now I feel as if I'm okay at Mean Bean Machine. Never played Dr. Mario when growing up, right? Tried playing Dr. Mario for the first time around one of my best mates' houses. I was so bad. Like, I was so bad at Dr. Mario, it was something chronic. But I don't know why it was so bad. Oh, do they actually block shock? Oh, no, they don't. I'm just... Oh, yeah, they're immune to lock-on. So you have to bomb them. Like, through other means. I think gravity's gonna be my best bet. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get some gravity. Yeah. That's it. Get him stuck into a corner and watch him burn. That works. I know back in the day, whoops, sorry, hard shell on my face. And I like how they have really cool lightsaber things as well. It was really dope. Really, really dope. I remember back in the day when PSO2 was new and you could only play in the Japanese servers. I streamed it a bit. PSO2 was fun. PSO2 was a fun time. I never I never played PSO2 in its heyday. I played PSO2 later on when it had dwindled. And so I respect PSO2 as well. I do respect PSO2. That did a lot. Yeah, like, that's what I remember from the game. It was like Insect Pong, where you played as one bug on the bottom, and there was another bug up top. And the only way to damage each other was to let the ball go through your goal zone, and it did damage to you, so you had health bars. Oh yeah, this guy's back, by the way. So I think he's still weak to the initial strategy, just the shield guys may not be up for it. Oh no, they are. Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. Done. Sacrifice yourself.
Damn it! That hurts!
Anytime this guy talks, I've got to let him.
I won't forget this!
See, I also want to know who the voice actor was, because that's probably like some of the most proper like PS1 level boss voice I would ever have. I would go over the top like that as a boss, because he's reoccurring. It's really cool. I love it. C. Oh, I love it. Frame rate, movement speed of the enemies are pretty faster for a PS1 game as well. Oh, it's so true. So true. Oh, so true. Like, when you have a lot of enemies on screen and all these enemies are going mad, yo, this game gets even crazier. So yeah, I'll probably bring that back down again, go back up to range. If I can max out range, I'll be happy. The thing is, I'll play with range early on, and then later on in the game, I will immediately change from range to shields. You will know why I changed from range to shields in certain stages. So yeah, we are... I also love that the mission select is a diagram of the Dante, and you're filling in the map as you're going. I look back at it, and I think it's kind of like Metroid-esque.
My word. We are in the presence of voice acting royalty.
Oh, here we go.
John Loss is voiced by Kirk Thornton.
Oh, Thornton!
I can't even. The amount of work this man has done. He's listed for 741 voice acting roles and still going. From 1972.
Jesus.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 voicing
He was Zeus!
Yujiro and the narrator from Beiki Hanma.
John was
Gabbleman from
Zeus!
Digimon Adventure Kitsuna. Shadow the Hedgehog. Siegfried and Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Guile from Street Fighter. Jin from Samurai Champloo.
Oh my Jesus. He has been all my boys. You're telling me John, in this game, voiced a bunch of my favorite characters in the later years? He voiced Zeus in SMT5. What? He's Shadow the Hedgehog. He's Kazuna from Shadow the Hedgehog. Gabumon from Digimon Adventure. Oh my god. I love it. Shadow. No, Shadow the Hedgehog, the character. So, to put in a context, because you guys may not have heard this, my dad's just over here chilling out because it's the office as well. My dad just said, what did you say? Like, shadowed the hedgehog. I'm like, no, Shadow the Hedgehog, the character. Oh, I thought it was a new saying like spank the monkey. What? My dad, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, well, no, remember, they can't see you anymore.
All right.
Remember, you asked me to move the camera angle to this angle so they wouldn't see you.
Good. I'll stay.
There you go. He wishes to stay anonymous, but he is very thankful for the fame. There you go. My dad, ladies and gentlemen. Give him some sheep in chat for some good stuff. Oh, he is Shadow from Shadow the Hedgehog. That's bloody awesome. That's even better. In fact, he was also Siegfried and Nightmare from Soul Calibur. It's just amazing. Let's go. Mission 5. Fight off the enemy and protect the lander. Okay. You wanted John? This mission has John and Tim. Let's go.
They're all over us.
Here we go.
Can't you shake them? can't get any more thrust! Damn, we're going down!
Well, in fairness, Dumpster, I bought this game out of my own pocket money because I played the demo disc religiously and I really wanted it when I saw it in a shop. So I was allowed to because my mum said yes. My dad had no say in it.
My directive is to destroy.
You know what though? I'm actually interested, Dad. If I was 8 years old and I told you I wanted to buy a game that was all about blowing stuff up, where the main character had PTSD because he killed a bunch of civilians in his younger years, how would you still let me buy it? Yeah. Oh, you think Mum wouldn't? Yeah. So Dad just literally says, "Oh, I think I would, but Mum wouldn't," and then says, "Because I don't give a shit." Love it. Respect your honesty, Dad. That's sick. The funny thing is, though, Mum was the one that let me buy it all those years ago. Like, I saved up my pocket money. We went to a game store because I was just interested. I had my pocket money on hand, and I literally saw this game there because I played the demo disc for so long. And I literally said to Mum, "Can I have it? Do you have your pocket money?" "Yes." "Okay, you can buy it." And there you go. I just bought it. She had no idea. You're the exploder, not the pacifist. That's it, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It hasn't turned me into someone who goes out of their way to blow people up. Like, you know, hasn't turned me into an evil. I mean, like, one of the very first video games I ever played, and I know this is a bit of story time, but I love it on stream, and you guys love it as well. Bit of story time. One of the first games I ever legitimately played, and I was like 5, if not like 4 or 5, when we first had a computer, I played Duke Nukem 3D. An 18 rated game. My dad's nodding because he knows how good that game is. An 18 rated game at the age of 5. I am not mentally destroyed. I am not walking around the place going, "Hail to the king, baby." But I fucking love Duke. Duke Nukem was such a good game. Where are the babes? I'm gonna rip out your... Oh, there you go, yeah. I had a healthy balance. Bit of Duke Nukem here, bit of Sonic the Hedgehog there, bit of Silent Bomber here, bit of Ape Escape over here. You know, like, you balance it out. Have a bit of violence, have a bit of quirky monkey fun times, you know. Like, do a little bit of killing, do a little bit of Sesame Street so you can be educated. It's happy balance. Happy balance. Do you have anything else besides Bug Pong? It was like techno? It was like, I remember like some of the environments being technological, like some techno aspects to it, like cyborgs. I think they were like cyberbugs or cyborg bugs, if you want to be more specific. I just have that in my head. If anything, this teaches you that blowing people up is sad and for everyone involved. He didn't buy it for you, he bought it for himself, you were just the excuse. I mean, no, I don't even know what happened about Duke Nukem. I think we were given Duke Nukem 3D? I don't know. I really don't remember. I loved Duke Nukem 3D as well because it introduced me to DOS. And the fact that you had to load Duke Nukem 3 by running a DOS program. And so I found out that not just did Duke Nukem 3D come with Duke Nukem 3D, it actually came with Duke Nukem 1 and 2, which was awesome. And it also came with this very quirky Animal Kart game that I played religiously. It was basically Mario Kart, but with animals instead. It was a huge Mario Kart ripoff. I'm now looking back at it, but it was amazing. There was a game called Bob with cyberbugs, but not Pong. But no Pong. I'd have to look at that. Maybe it was Bob. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And I'm sorry if this is a bit of a tangent for people that were interested in the game. I'm interested to find out what this was. Sega Mega Drive. Is this the game I'm thinking of? Well, no, it's not. Funky Bob, no. Bob for Mega Drive, no, that's not the one. That is not the one. Like, I just remember it being an isometric Pong from top to bottom. Or a Pong-like game. I just remember it being like a top to bottom insect fighter. Or like, they looked like insects. They may not have been insects. I just have bugs in my head. Bug! Maybe tennis. I don't know. But it was like it was cybernetic in some way. There was some techno stuff going on. It was mad, and I loved it. And I don't remember it. Let's keep playing the game. So we actually need to be a bit speedier here, because as much as I want to get the bonus E-chips, we need to find John and Tim and save them from being utterly destroyed. I don't think it matters yet, but the closer you get to John and Tim, you see that shield percentage? That shield percentage will start going down. And effectively, that's your objective. If the shields hit 0, John and Tim are dead, you lose. And John's the badass. John actually helps you in the fight. He's not great help. Tim just stays in the ship giving you an update on the shield situation. Yeah, I don't actually think the shields are in danger until you're right then with them. So we should be fine. Oh yeah, and this is our main enemy for this level. Gunship. A legitimate giant gunship here to ruin your day. As your opponent. Because what do you send to fight a single human being that can plant bombs? A freaking gunship. I actually love it. So dope. Oh god, I've just reset it. Oh Jesus. Oh, good hit with the smaller ships though. Yo. Oh, damn it. See what I mean with range? Range is so powerful in this game. You don't even need like a ton of bombs. I may... If I get 4 bombs, I might actually stay at 4 bombs now, because I feel as if I can plant them fast enough to make things happen. An AC 130, it basically is. It might as well be an AC 130. There we go, beautiful. So we want to skip through... I don't think there's any benefit to... Oh no, I think there is actually. Oh no, you can't anyway. Never mind. We're going down. Yeah, so you got to go down first. I believe whilst you're down here, you can... Yeah, you can get some bonuses while you're down here. That's it. I don't think these shock ones have any limit to... I think like a single shock can paralyze basically every enemy on the screen. So shock is really brilliant. Like, you don't want to use all of your shocks, because shocks are just good for paralysis. You can effectively just pop a shock if you just want to paralyze someone and dash through, which is not a bad idea. Well, it is called paralysis liquid, actually, so there you go. Take with it what you will. Hey Rail, if you're still there, maybe that's what you can use as a sleep paralysis demon. Just make your own paralysis liquid and put people to sleep. You would be the paralyzed now. Are any of you gonna drop health? Are any of you gonna drop health? No, right, back to the lift. Back to the lift. So now we can go back up and go on the other side. But once we go on the other side, this is where we're starting to get close to Tim and John. Yeah, oh, there's health. Nice, 50% boost. Right, here we go. Almost there. Almost started. You see the camera angle change? It was gonna start. There we go. I think that's all the E-chips on this level. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it is. Right, let's say hi to John. Right, there's John. And now we get hard shells and gunships to deal with. And I always prefer paralyzing the gunships. Oh yeah, be careful, your bombs actually do damage to the ship. So if you have too many bombs, and your radius is too high, then guess what? You're actually destroying yourselves. There you go. I think the lowest I've ever gone is like 10%, which was really bad. But in fairness, I had a really rough time. Like, I don't know what it was. I think the hard shells were bodying the doing crap out of me. So were the gunships. It was just bad. The thing is, though, this is not the worst protection mission in the game. Yes, there are more protect this missions. And this is not the worst one. The worst one is one of the last missions in the game where, well, I won't spoil it, but let's just say it's awful. It's absolute trash and I hate it. There is a somewhat simple strategy to get through it. It's just hard, and I don't like it.
Shields are down to 40%! You gotta be kidding me!
There you go.
We made it through that with our necks intact, huh, John? Trading shots with hard shells without wearing any armor. You're one crazy geezer.
Not as crazy as a man who charges headfirst into battle to save his crewmates. I was only following orders. That doesn't change the fact that you risked your own life in order to rescue us. Thanks.
Tim, report on the lander's condition.
Well, it's pretty messed up. It's gonna take a while to fix it.
It appears we'll have to figure out another route. Utah, see that bulkhead right over there? I want you to go back inside the ship.
Love it. And there you go. That's John and Tim. We'll be seeing him later on. But it'll be a while until we see John and Tim again, but there's John and Tim. Voice acting royalty right there in 2 characters. Love them. And B rank. That is not bad on that mission. B rank on that mission is not bad at all. I'm happy for that. Very interested to see how you do the last few levels. I do them. If you want to say that much, I do them. I kind of blitz my way through them, if I'm going to be honest, but I do them. I do them. IRC, there's one where you have to defend something in the center of a room. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Is this the train mission, I wonder? This might be the train mission. It might be.
The linear liner is just ahead. Be careful.
Oh yeah, the linear liner. Okay. The train.
Nobody's here.
All aboard the train.
The linear liner is an automated train that ferries cargo.
Pepe.
Even the loading and unloading is automated.
That means I can hitch a ride with the cargo all the way to the main area, huh?
Oh, I'm just gonna down this actually. This has been really refreshing.
Have you heard from Benoit yet?
No.
There we go.
I've tried repeatedly to reach him, but there's no response.
Oh god.
Do you have any information on his status?
There we go. The mysterious of what's happened to Benoit.
We'll now infiltrate linear liner.
Love the tunes though. Oh yeah, here we get some serious
Security
moments.
gets tighter the deeper I go.
I've done everything I can to sabotage their security system.
What, you're not gonna say flawless this time?
You've got one screwed up personality, you know that? All right, so it is true that they saw through our codes and they ambushed us. But every single decision I made was the correct one based on the simulation.
All based on simulation, huh?
What? Does all of your combat experience make you such a big shot? Is killing people something you can really feel proud about? I want you to know that I joined the military in the hope of supporting peace on our planet.
Proud? I have never taken pride in killing or destruction.
Huh?
This is all I have ever trained to do. I didn't know I had any other choice.
Look, Utah, I'm... Utah! Get out of there!
Henri. Our transmission was intercepted?
It was. And now we've got to escape the train. He joined the WWF to a tragic end. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm just checking something. Bear with me a moment. I am sorry about this. No. Oh wait, no, that's introductions. It may have been a long while. May have been a very long while. I don't know. I'm just trying to check something. I don't know whether they're still in chat. Mari, you still in chat? I'm just trying to find out something. And I need your help. Oh god, these.
You've only lost someone who was tying you down with borders. Come on, Utah. Cut yourself loose. Call up those killer instincts and reclaim who you really are.
Oh yeah, bomb switches. I guess, no, I was wrong. I was actually wrong. I guess this game does have platforming sections. Or puzzle sections, I should say. It does have platforming sections as well. But I guess it does have puzzle sections. Because it's bloody puzzling where the hell I'm supposed to go sometimes. Especially in this level. I swear, in this level, I never get every E-chip. I'm gonna try my best to get every E-chip this time round, though. As best as I can. Yeah, it's always to plant bombs. That's the solution to everything. Bomb! Plant, please. There you go, do a double. That should help out. I think napalms are the best here, actually, because they're just stationary. Oh god, my health. Oh god, my health. Oh, there we go. Nice dodge. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't... Oh no, I think the other way's optional. The thing is, I think in this area when I do the speed run, I've just got to have a map in my head of where everything is. Jeez. So much. Yeah, that's the trick with these floors. At least you can put enough bombs to blow them from range or just shoot bomb it. Oh, jeez. Let's do triple napalm. That should annihilate it. There you go. Ah, there's one of the containers. Here we go. E-chip, nice. Okay, next one up. There you go, that's source fan out. Big boy gone. Small boy's gone. I believe that's progression if you go to the right. So, yeah. I think I was right doing that. Oh god. Oh god, so much insanity. Oh lordy. Well, at least I get some of my napalms back. Oh god. Oh god, jeez. Yeah, I've cleared this area. I've actually cleared this area now. There's no there's no more. At least I hope there's no more. Oh yeah, absolute jam to every bit of soundtrack in this game. It's not, you're not wrong either. It's generally a bop with every single tune in this game. I can't complain. I think like one of my favorite pieces of music is a piece of music you can't even get in the official OST as well. Because one of my favorite bits of music is the little like subtle music that they use to introduce Blue Mist, which is a enemy team you'll meet up with later on in the game. I won't spoil what the deal with Blue Mist is, but it's really cool. Probably like one of my favorite like bad guy teams. Or just teams in general. I don't know, is that optional if we go up there? Because I think that switch is for... Aha! Good job I checked. Good job I checked. Give me that E-chip. Brilliant. 5 bomb access. Let's go. Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken... Yep, that beam gate. Called it. Right. I think we cleared that area 100%. So now we can move on to the next. And yes, there is another spider tank. And that will be a boss. But this spider tank is a lot more difficult. Mostly because it plays a lot differently than the other spider tank does. Look at me whilst I just beat this level with no health whatsoever. This level is just a death trap. Literally, everywhere you go, is death. Oh, you wanna pass over? You wanna pass near these walls? Death. You wanna go over here? Death. You wanna go over there? Death. You wanna dance a little bit? Oh yeah, sure, you can dance. The dance of death. It's nothing but death. Absolutely nothing but death. Well, I think that'll do it. Nice. Get the container here and more liquid. Ah! God damn it! I really need a 50% HP boost right now. There is one in a container up the way. I don't know how far away it is though. Before I get it, and like I said, I'm gonna do my best to try and clear as much of this game as I can in a single sitting, so that if and when we do speedruns, then we're ready for it. Absolutely ready for it. Speaking of which, I might need your guys' help with something. So obviously, the Shepherd Challenge starts in a couple of weeks, which is going to be our big charity challenge for the year. With the Shepherd Challenge, of course, Thursdays are still going to be the days where we play something different just to mix things up. I have an idea of what I would want to... Oh, I died. There's me dying.
Is this...
Oh yeah, super
really
tragic death music.
The end?
Actually beautiful. Ooh. Love it.
Roger that. I'm going back out.
First death of the run. And I think we got the... Yeah, that's a checkpoint. Yeah, we're fine. Well, I'm fine at least. For now. But the main thing I was getting at was basically when we do the Shepherd Challenge, the Thursday streams are still going to be streams that are different to what we're currently doing. Because I was complimenting doing a second Pokemon challenge whilst we were doing the main one. But then I thought, nah, that's just going to overload me with a bunch of Pokemon. So, I thought to mix things up. I've thought of a few games, and I'm probably going to put them up as a poll on the Discord server for you guys to pick from. But I generally want you guys to pick what game we want to do for Thursday run when we start the Shepherd Challenge. I think they're mostly PS1 games. One of them is Tomby 2. It's a really fun, quirky game. Some of you may have heard of Tomby before, or Tomba if you're from America. Great game series, really, really fun. Really quirky and really childish, and I love it. The other one was Digimon, the digital card battles, which is basically the Digimon card game on PS1. Which, again, would be really cool to play. Because I've kind of had a Digimon high lately, and I kind of need it filled. And I was contemplating doing that as well. Because I'm on like a Digimon high and a card game high, so why not combine the two and do a Digimon card game high? And make everyone happy. Yay! There you go, that's pretty much wrecked everyone I care about, so that's fine. Oh, frig me. Frig me! And then at least the cool thing is, with the digital card game one, I'll let you guys vote on, like, what... Ooh, Data Chip 4, nice. I normally forget Data Chip 4. That's really good that I found that. So yeah, I would love for you guys to pick one. And then at least with the Digimon one, we might end up going Digimon anyway, and I might not cast a vote for it. But at least with Digimon, the cool thing is with that one, is that I would get you guys to vote for things like what starter deck I'll pick, what my secondary partner will be when we get to the secondary partner stage of the game, etc, etc. And I think it'll be really fun, because I love that card game to bits, I really do. Even unrandoed DCB, digital card battle. You can actually randomize digital card battle? Is that a thing? Really? If you could actually randomize digital card battle, I would totally do it. Absolutely, I'll do it. The thing is, it'll depend on what the randomize is. Because the randomizer for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, for example, is mad. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories randomizer was insane. Because you can set it for just like, oh, it's for cards and for drop tables and for decks, which is cool. But then you can set it to, like, even monster cards have completely random attack and defense values. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, probably don't want to go that far. Oh, you've done it randomized. Oh, well, that's good. I didn't actually know you could do it randomized, so if that's the case, hell yeah. I'd want to do it as a randomized run. Absolutely. So what does the randomizer actually do then in DCB? Would it be just straightforward deck randomizers, or would it be drop table randomizers, starter deck randomizing? Like, what does it include? I wish to know. I wish to inquire about the limits. What are the limitations of your randoms? Oh, you prick. Oh, you prick. Yow. Yeah, stay away from that gate. Gate is evil. Evil gate. Okay, there we go. It's a pretty basic one. Randomize each of the HP circle square values. Plus and percentage you specify. Cool. Randos the X effects. Oh, I like that. I like the idea of it randomizing the X effects. I can get behind that. I can actually get behind that as a randomizer. Doesn't necessarily randomize the cards, but it randomizes what, like, the card's power outputs are. And the X effects. I can dig that. I can definitely dig that. Randomizing elements of the cards. Oh, I can imagine. So you could probably make, like, Vmon... Instead of Vmon being red, you could probably turn Vmon... Wait, is Vmon red or blue in... No, Vmon's red. So, like, Vmon could end up being black. That'd be cool. And, like, some of the black cards could end up being blue, and... Oh, that'd be mad. That'd actually be mad, but I'd really enjoy trying that out. Because green... Oh, yo, green's all about digivolving faster. That would actually be great. Get a green deck going and just hope you get good pulls for green so that you can have best Digivolution deck on the market. Let's go. And basically just call your deck Digivolve.deck. Because that's basically all you're doing. Get your big boys out. But yet again, you may not want to do that because it depends on how it's randomized, right? Because it may be randomized in a way so that the cards you have as champion level or ultimate level are not as good as your potential rookies are. Oh, the challenge of that. I love it. Okay, I think that's what we're going to be doing. I'm a sucker for challenge run. Well, the whole thing's on my stream anyway, are challenge runs. So, as much as I would do Tombi 2, the only thing I can really do with Tombi is probably do the one thing I've never done with it, which is to 100% Tombi, which I've never done. If you're 100% Tombi, you can get some really cool items for the end boss fight. But you're never going to use. You'll never ever use the items for the end boss fight. But it's cool. It's a really fun game. So, randomizing elements. I made so you could choose between 0 and all monster effects. Oh, that's awesome. If Meramon was a blue card, for example, then Meramon's deck would get another red card to replace. Right, gotcha. It's interesting because some cards make or break an element. Nice. Agamon's being blue can make you consider doing a blue deck because it's so good. Oh, that would be really cool. Maybe a Davidramon in a green deck or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Totally what I'm thinking. Like, you just want to... The thing is, early on, you won't know, obviously, what your cards do. But once you start getting cards and establishing, okay, this is what they do. I can imagine, like, some of the fights being even crazier than they normally are. But if you get a really nice starting deck, yo. I'd be really tempted to start with Hawkmon and try my best to stay green and see what gets randomized as green. That'd be cool. You only randoed about 10-20? Okay. 10 to 20. Fair, fair. I'll gladly give it a shot though. That'd be really fun to do during the Shepherd Challenge to break from monotony. Well, it's not going to be monotony anyway. It's going to be a really fun run. If you like Dumpster, you probably wouldn't have known about the first Shepherd Challenge I did at the beginning of last year. Technically slightly before the beginning of last year, the end of 2020. I started that as like my big return to streaming. And wanted to do something for charity, so I just started doing sheep only for charity, and it was great. So many memes. It basically established my brand and the love of sheep. Because boy, I love sheep. Oh, here we go, spider tank. But I can stun you. Oh, have some leggies. Oh, there you go. Oh wait, didn't mean to have gravity, but okay. Oh yeah, he's just gonna do that. Nice. That wasn't a bad run of second spider tank. That wasn't a bad run at all, actually. It was probably one of the more faster times I've done him in. Again, like, because you don't need to use as many paralysis liquids at all in the game, because you only need one to stun anything, it's really good. There's only one enemy in the game it doesn't stun anyway, and that's probably my most annoying enemy in the entire game. I mean, you can rando all, but in my experience, it's nice to just do a few. Okay. I also added a buff rare option as well, which gives a flat plus 10% buff to all stats for rares. I like that. I like that. That's a really cool thing. My advice would be plus minus 20% on all stats as for rando. So fire will still be strong in attack, but maybe Greymon Circle will be 480 or 720 instead of 600. Okay, cool. Gaburimon ends up being strong because he has 300 in X, which can be a ×3 effect. Oh, very true. Gaburimon would be dope. Absolutely broken cards, and I love it. I absolutely love playing like randomizers and whatnot, so that's going to be, I think that's basically sum that up. We're going to do a randomizer run of the Digimon battle card game battle card game battle. Can't even say it. Cannot even say it. Even if you don't want a rando, I'm down to watch. Nice one. Like, I'll see how I feel. If I feel like randomizing it for the laugh, I'll do it. I'll totally do it. Because I wouldn't mind. Like, I would add to the challenge, and I like a good challenge. I play that game religiously anyway.
My, how disturbing.
Oh, here we go.
Planning to burn your friends, too?
First crush right here, just saying.
Yeah, but she's been captured. Don't make those scary faces at me. There's nothing I could do.
OG fought.
Where did they take her?
Don't tell me you're planning on rescuing her.
Oh, she has some great polygons in the right places.
About that uptight chick, are you?
A commander is necessary to continue this operation.
Is that so? Well, all right then, Yuta. I suppose I can tell you where Henri is being held. But in return, I want you to do a little something for me.
Ooh. Nah, Machino doesn't ask for that. She just asks you to blow up some more stuff. But very specific stuff she wants you to blow up. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, just bear with me, guys. Sorry about this. I'm just going to check something. Because I'm interested. I am very interested. Oh, can I not do it here? Oh, I'm sorry. Bear with me one moment. I don't need to BRB for this. It's just something that I'm intrigued about. Here we go. This is what I wanted. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, brilliant. Oh, I need to reset that while I'm there. Make sure that's still on there. Lovely. Sorry about that. You know when you just got something in your head and it's like, right, I gotta solve that out before we continue. Yup, that's what I gotta do. Ah! Nice, 2 in 1. Oh, the bonus. Now, for this...
If I destroy them,
If I remember, the bonus E-chips on this map are mostly on the sides where the power generators are.
That's right.
Because, if I remember correctly, they're in their own special containers with crystals near them. I know I haven't actually looked at my range. I should have upgraded. I should have legit upgraded my range. Oh yeah, these ones. Yeah, these containers. So they should be in these. Ah yeah, with liquids. Which is good as well. I used a lot of liquid in the previous mission. So I need all my liquid back. Oh, there's one. Awesome. What is that? Making all those noises. Not bad. This is actually one of my more fun missions. This is just a glorious you see it, blow it up mission. And you can do it with everything as well. Like, you can literally blow up everything in this mission and I love it. I think that should do it. Oh, there you go. The enemies are a little bit annoying in this stage though. A lot of charging in enemies. Hey Olm, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to my favourite game of all time, Silent Bomber. Hope you're doing well. How was your day? Are you looking forward to Friday like I am? Because I know I am. Because guess who's not working this weekend? This guy. I'm a happy boy for that. Ah, the fact I don't get to work this weekend is really nice. Like, I don't mind working weekends. I really don't. Because it's not like I'm doing anything else. And even if I am, I'm only working half days. So if I'm doing a morning shift, I can work around it. And even then, for the evening shifts, I have evening shifts until 5:30 on the weekends if I were to do them. So they're not too bad either. They're fine. Absolutely fine. There you go. I just want to blow up more enemies. There you go.
You did it, Utah!
There you go. That's all of them from this stage. Such panic. Right. And this stage is quite straightforward as well. There's nothing too mad. Nothing too mad. I work in IT, so if someone is panicking over the weekend, there's a soft expectation. If you know how to solve, if you're available for a call, I get you. I get you. It's one of those jobs where you never truly leave your job, because if there's so much as a technical issue on your day off, and there's no one else in the office to help out, it's like, how'd you do it? And 9 times out of 10, it's just, have you tried turning it off and back on again? At least that's what I would say anyway, just to troll him. Here we go.
I'll crush you for sure this time.
He's back. Love him. I have played the demo of this game. I thought it was pretty good from what I remember. Oh yeah, the demo was amazing. The demo was the very thing that inspired me to get this game. And then ironically, it was this game that was also responsible for me pursuing video games design in general. Why I went to uni. Because I remember it was one day when I was just chilling out in my room. I think I just done my homework. And oh yeah, Hoff, don't worry. I'll save the game after this mission.
Save the game
I'll be able to do it
already.
when the mission's done. Don't you worry. No need to panic. Yeah, I remember it was. Ow! I keep on forgetting they are smart bombs. But yeah, I was at home, just finished my homework for the day. I was chilling out, I was playing Silent Bomber. And this is when I'm not in A levels at this point, I'm not in sixth form, I'm in like year 11, like the end of my stint at school before A levels. Like GCSE level, basically. And I basically said to myself, you know what? I'd love to do this. And so that's why I really looked hard at what I needed to do to get into games design courses. And really tried my hardest. Pushed all the way. Managed to get into university to do computer games design. It was great. Really eye-opening stuff. And to this day, I'm still doing game design bits because I'm working on my own tabletop role-playing game at the moment. Which is awesome. I've been spending a few years on that, and hopefully I can get it somewhere this year. I think that's all the optional containers as well, that is. Right, let's actually fight the boss. So this boss is really cool. He's a gigantic tank enemy. I have the 5 smart bombs as well. And the only way to really get him is by attacking his back. So you attack this red section on his back. That's it. But you need to be careful because he's going to swing his arms back to try and hit you. And that's a big bad. That's a big, big bad. Now you could use napalm here, and I probably would. But it's actually a good idea not to use napalm. Well, you could do. Napalm would actually do a lot more damage on his back. I'm thinking of step 2 when you can actually attack the back of his body. I don't think napalm hits him there either. Let's find out. Oh no, it does. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Napalm strats are still really good. Oh, it only does a couple of ticks though. Never mind. Probably not the best. What would be good then? Maybe shock? Paralysis? Oh, paralysis is also always good. What if you were really close? Okay, no, you have to get really close with napalm to really do it. Okay, napalm will definitely... Napalm strats on the bosses are just clearly the best. Clearly the best.
Ah, don't be in such a big hurry.
I want to create games as well, but I heard too many stories about the terrible work conditions. Depends on the company. Depends on the company and depends on the game that you're tasked to work on, to be completely honest. Some of my mates have managed to get into the games industry and they will preach the exact same thing to you. Depends on the company, depends on the game you're assigned, and that's it. If it's a game you don't like, and if it's a company that genuinely treats you like crap, you'll hate it. If it's a company that welcomes you with open arms, lets you be creative, and gives you a project that's really freaking cool, you've made it. And sadly, there are companies that will do the first and not the second. But this is why the indie market's so big. Because the technology's out there, and the know-how's out there with all these people, so they just make their own games, and some of them can be really amazing. Like Inscription, for example. I've been playing the living daylights out of Inscription. And of course, Inscription, indie game. It's a beautiful game, and it's made by an indie developer, who's made another series of games which are just out of this world brilliant. Genuinely love them. Some of the best games I've played have been indie games, and I love the fact that indies are on the rise again due to the condition of AAA games recently. And don't even get me started on that. Yeah, so I went to uni to do physics so I can work in the financial sector, but stumbled into a programming job. Strange how the world works sometimes, isn't it? Oh, how the world works. Now, normally I would stream on and we'd just keep going. For the sake of the fact that Silent Bomb is not that long, and I know I'm going to complete it tonight if I just kept running through it, and I kind of want it to last both tonight and next week. I'm going to finish Silent Bomber next week and maybe attempt to do a speedrun next week as well. So, instead what we're going to do is sort some bits out. Join me over here. Ooh. Oh, we kind of did it. Oh, why you gotta do me like that? Wow, very nice. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been really cool. Hope you enjoyed Silent Bomber as well. I know Silent Bomber is very in-your-face, high-pace, high-action, crazy antic game, but I love it a bit. I absolutely do. It is my favorite game of all time, and I just want to preach it. I want to preach it and show it to the world. If you want me to do, I don't know whether you guys would be interested, because obviously I'm back onto doing proper YouTube videos again and all that jazz. I'd gladly do a video on Silent Bomber, breaking it down into what it all means and all the aspects of the game, and really explaining why I love this game so much in deep detail, like a proper long-form video on Silent Bomber. I would gladly do it. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the Discord server and all the other bits, which, by the way, you could do bits like !Discord and chat and totally bring up the server details, or all the details are down in the links section in my About Me, where you can check out all the links for all my social media bits if you want to catch up on any of the content I do when I'm not on stream. Simple as that. To keep yourself entertained and explosive. Of course. But in the meantime, guys, we're going to pick a guy to raid this evening, and raiding this evening, I would raid Vince, but I've raided Vince previously, and I was in his stream earlier on, which is really cool. We've already had that banter session. So what we're going to be doing instead, we're going to be raiding a buddy of mine who has not been streaming for a while and has been taking breaks, but as of tonight is starting a brand new playthrough of Ni no Kuni, which I'm loving, by the way, on my Switch. I bought it on my Switch as a part of the winter sale because a mate bought me a Nintendo voucher. Bought it on my Switch. I've been loving it. Genuinely loving Ni no Kuni. And I want to support him, but I want to do it on the sneaky side. Shh. Do the sneak. So, I don't know what my raid message is. I don't think I updated it. No. No. So, whatever you do, do not copy that raid message. That raid message is a lie and a sham. Do not follow it. Let me see. Let me do this. I was playing my favorite game of all time. And I'm thought to ask, what is your favorite game of all time? Also Mlem. That works. You can tell this is an old one when I'm not even using Raid Sheep. Oh god, I'm not even using Raid Sheep. What the hell is wrong with me? Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheepy. I am so sorry. I'm not even using Raid Sheep. Oh, I feel so bad. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Yeah, we haven't played Spider-Man on PS1 and don't want to ask, what is your favorite superhero? Also Mlem. That's it. Caleb, we are not using that one. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. I'm just updating this for future reference as well. You know what it is? I copy my boards over whenever I do big board updates on my Stream Deck. I must have forgotten to do it for PS1. So I'm fixing it. So that now I'm all up to date. Haha. You know that thing I should have done ages ago? I'm doing it now. Doing it live. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. Right, that's it. That's the one. I'm forced to ask, what is your favourite game of all time? Also Mlem. Also with the Raid Sheep. That's what we wanted. That's what I want. I'm a happy boy. So ladies and gents, copy that raid message ready. I'm going to get things ready for our raid. We are raiding the, not Vi, the Drew Gamer. He's a really great mate of mine. Went to university with him. He does a lot of Pokemon based stuff. But he mixes it up every now and again, just like I do. I think he recently did a ice-only run of Sun and Moon, if I remember correctly. I think it was Sun and Moon. It may have been platinum. May have actually been platinum. Not 100% sure on that one. It may have been platinum. Either way, he does a lot of Pokemon stuff. We tend to call him the Pokemon Professor as well, because he knows a lot about Pokemon. Like we call him Professor Chestnut. Because they're all named after trees. So we call him after a chestnut tree. So he's Professor Chestnut. I don't know why he has never considered updating his name and details to Professor Chestnut and totally just doing a Professor Chestnut Pokemon channel. It would work. But hey ho. It is Drew Gamer. He is a legend. He's a really good mate of mine and we're going to surprise him with a lovely raid. So guys, thank you very much for joining in. Do not forget, I will be back on tomorrow for more Inscription. So if you're enjoying the Inscription run, definitely join in tomorrow. We're going to have way more fun with that, especially since the game's getting even crazier the more we dive into it. And with all that added on as well, I will also be doing movie night the weekend. It's Men in Black, so make sure on the Discord server to join in on that one. It'll be really good. Thank you, Olm. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hoff, and thank you, everybody. Chocobo Racing. I don't know. I love Chocobo Racing. It's really, really fun. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go and do it. I'll see you next time. Stay explosive. 3, 2, 1. Raiduda. Ooh. Ooh. What a weird ooh. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.